Hey guys, so on my previous video, I talked about Diamond Platinumz and his performance that, of course, happened yesterday. You all know that he just started his retro tour, which was on Mwanza. Of course, the tickets were sold out because I saw the crowd, honey. It was people in there, okay? It was people in there. And considering the amount of the sales of the ticket, yani the money that they had to pay to get them tickets wasn't something that it normally happen in TZ, right? Because most of the time, wherever there are big shows like this, it's corporate funded or the government funding it. But to see that people are able to pay them tickets, go and actually watch their very own, it's actually a big deal. Of course, I'm seeing the amount of the ticket prices are almost the same as the ones with the Davido. And I wish they could have kept it like that, but you all know Zuchu, honey. And the situation that she had going on and her expressing herself in terms of, not wanting Diamond to interact with other girls. It's kind of overshadowing what Diamond did yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, could be part of the game, for people to talk more about, the tour.
Unacheka nini naye mshenzi mkubwa wewe? Onesmo, thank you. Onesmo, ukirudi nitafute na pesa yako. Shenzi kabisa. Unamtunza kwa kwambia na shida ya kutunzwa.
Zuchu yelling on one girl, but there's also this girl that Diamond was holding the hand and singing. So people are like, you're a married man, you're doing a little bit too much. And this one was the one that Zuchu was so much pissed about. So I've seen at least 4 ladies that people are saying, Diamond, you're doing a little bit too much. The private parts should be touching each other, honey. You better tell them to dance from a distance, bro, because your girl ain't appreciating them girls coming close to you, but you're the one who is inviting it. In fact, on that video, he even said, rewind selector, play it one more time. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, personally, I feel like Diamond ain't gonna stop that anytime soon. And if indeed Zuchu is preggo and she ain't gonna be in any of them tour, then it's gonna get badder and badder because she's been clowned, honey. People are calling her all sorts of names, desperado, and stuff like that. I don't know what she was planning to achieve, honey. Of course, her fans are coming to her head. And here's my thing. And this is what I said in my previous video. Your partner needs to make sure that the way he represents himself, the way he put himself out there represents the way your relationship is. If he's there keeping boundaries and making people know that he's married and he has things that he can't just be doing, then people will respect that. But if he's out there acting like a tat, then that is exactly what he'll be receiving, because honey, it doesn't look like he was getting it away from him. In fact, he was welcoming whatever it is that them ladies were bringing in, because the ladies were gifting money and stuff like that, and that is something that Zuchu wasn't appreciating. Like I said again, I won't put anything past Diamond Platinumz and the antics. This is what they do. This is what run media basically in TV. So yeah, I'm giving it an eye. But whatever it is, Kiki, they always come up with. I don't know why Zuchu always get the short hand of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So folks are saying she probably did that to make people talk more about the tour, so that the second leg people can continue to buy the tickets because of all this drama. And I'm like, why must drama always make Miss Mamas look like she's the one who is desperate for this marriage? Like, it's so one-sided for my liking. But anyway, let's jump on to the next topic of the same night.
Juzi nimepost clip yangu mwenye najimbia, wakasema AI warikodie
Let's talk about that, guys. Let's talk about that. So Diamond Platinumz go ahead and respond to people who were talking about his vocals. There's a video that he did showcasing his vocals, and of course a lot of people are saying he was using sound effects. That's not how he sound. I'm saying that if you want people to respect him, he should sing without the sound effect on the background. Especially Mwijaku was the one who went in heavy on him. And it seemed like it kind of made Diamond feel some type of a way, especially when he was being compared with Alikiba. People were playing their songs side by side. And Diamond, replied to that saying that this is for the people who are saying that I can't sing, for the people who are saying that it was all sound effects. I want you guys to record and then put it so that they can see that I can actually perform. And here's my thing, right? The only person that Diamond has ever felt like he needed to respond to is Alikiba. And he knows exactly what that does to him when it comes to his cred in TZ. Remember, in as much as he's trying to eye the outside market, he still needs to maintain his Tanzanian market and his positioning, because that is where he's getting his hugest bread. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when it comes to numbers on social media, he get most of that in Kenya. Yes, most of his numbers are coming from this side. But when it comes to these shows and trying to make him relevant, people who will always argue his case, most of them are from TZ, and he need to continue keeping that, because Alikiba, you can say anything you want about him out there, but when it comes to between Kenya and Tanzania, there's always been this huge argument that who is bigger than who. For example, unfortunately in Kenya, they don't appreciate Diamond like they do Alikiba. Like Alikiba have this hardcore fan base that has been supporting him from way back. Those are the ones who do not want to give Diamond his crown, right? And now that they're going back and forth like this, Diamond is, maintaining his spot like, yo, bro, I'm still the king. That's why he has always wanting to, answer to anything pertaining that, because when it comes to, like, for example, Harmonize and Diamond have the little thingy going on, but when he's responding to that, he doesn't do it in terms of, competition wise. He's doing it in terms of, like, you can see that when he's speaking about Alikiba, there's some sort of respect there, Yeah. And also, I think probably is guilt, if indeed it's true what Alikiba said is true, and Diamond only lied because, dude is a certified cloud chaser. To climb where he is right now, probably is guilt that is eating him up, that, is making him be like this towards Alikiba. That's just my opinion, okay? That's just my opinion. Anyway, keep it classy, stay messy. Let's chop it down in the comment section.